We have Evan here. Evan, how you doing? You're graduating from Bentonville High School, home of the Tigers. Can I get a big roar from you?
I'm good. I'm doing good. No roar.
That's not a roar.
No, he's like, no, thank you.
Congratulations. How
Yeah,
exciting
thank
for
you.
you. Does it feel real? Like, are you officially done?
The work's not coming in, so I'm happy about that.
Right. So what have you been doing during this quarantine and this pandemic? How's it been for you as a senior?
It's been pretty good. Just finished AP testing, so that was real. Still haven't that was different this year too, not being a 4 hour long test, which was nice.
We got a smarty pants on with us, Marci.
Wow, AP.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm looking at my questions here. They're probably not going to be hard enough for him.
Probably not. No.
So have you enjoyed the last couple of months working from home, or would you rather be at school with your friends?
I'm happy to be at home. It's nice. I miss some of my friends, but it's nice to do stuff at my own pace and that kind of stuff. So,
Which is probably faster than everyone else's pace.
Because you're so smart.
Well, those AP classes are pretty quick.
They are just slowing you down.
So Evan, let's get to know you. So were you involved in any sports in high school?
Yeah, I ran cross country and track. Yeah.
So did you miss track this spring or?
Yeah. It cut right at the beginning of outdoor track. We still trained for a month, solid training even after this all started.
Oh, wow.
But we got a little bit of indoor track, so that was cool. And cross country, we didn't miss out there. So it was still nice that we didn't miss our whole season, but just outdoor track. So
yeah, Marci is a huge runner. She loves to run. So if you ever want to race, she only does long distances though.
Do you see the medals behind me? Those are the races that Brock has.
Yeah, I got mine behind mine.
One. Yeah. 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 So many. So what are you obsessed with right now? What are you obsessed with?
Well, The Last Dance.
Oh, so good, right?
Yeah, just finished episode 9. Yeah.
Oh, the last one, you'll cry those man tears. I'm telling you.
You were a big Bulls fan or just?
I'm just I enjoy basketball. Yeah.
Right.
I'm a Spurs fan, but we're not too hot right now. So.
Okay.
So what is your favorite TV show?
For sure, The Office. Yeah.
Ah, I knew you were in AP classes for a reason.
Right?
That is my absolute favorite show. I got Marci into it after we met, and she loves it now too.
Yeah, I do.
So we get a lot of this.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. So who's your favorite character on The Office?
It's hard. Probably somebody underappreciated, like Hank or David Wallace or somebody. But
Hank. I've never heard anybody say Hank.
Like he had legit analysis between the copier and the chair. Like that scene's underappreciated. But
David Wallace, I like that.
Yeah.
David Wallace is a good choice. Well, so what are you planning on doing with your life after you graduate?
I signed to run cross country and track for Evangel University.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna major in film there too.
Oh,
I like that.
Didn't you go to Evangel?
I did. I didn't sign to run cross country or any of that. I went to play basketball. We've discussed this before.
Did you really?
I did. What are you laughing at, Evan?
Yeah, I know. He's as surprised as the rest of us.
You're a little short for a basketball player.
Water boy.
Muggsy Bogues was 5'3". I'm 5'7", so I would tower over Muggsy Bogues. But I'm not near as good as him. So Spud Webb is like 5'6", but I can't dunk. So
yeah, I was about to say.
So Evangel, what are you gonna major in?
Film. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I went to Evangel for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking into eventually later in life. I want to freelance. But basically, kind of media marketing, and really stuff like Elevation Church and their creative film team stuff does like that. So kind of ministry ties.
Okay.
And maybe weddings to make money because that makes bank. But
Well,
That does, yes.
Brock is a great contact for you then for so many reasons.
So what got you into film? Where did your love begin?
It's actually really funny. I made a Dude Perfect Junior video with my little brother
What?
5 or 6 years ago in our backyard. And then sophomore year, we did a couple projects in English where we did video, and I just kind of started picking it up. And then the Ignite Studies program through Bentonville High School in the school district. Got to actually work with some physical companies there and stuff, and did some films too. So that was cool.
And I've seen some of his work, Marci. He's really good.
Good.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
So has any of your college plans been hindered from COVID? Are you still on schedule to go in the fall, live there, whatever your plans were?
Yeah. They just announced for our college that campus opened back up for the fall. So we're still on course. And as far as training goes for cross country, we do it at home anyway. We don't go until August.
Oh, you're going to run at Evangel?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. He's signed to run at Evangel.
I missed it.
We didn't take AP courses, Evan.
That's great, though. I'm glad your plans are still in place.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned a little bit ago David Wallace. He was an underappreciated character on The Office. Oh, yeah. In what way? What way did you think?
He's the most consistent guy throughout the show.
Yeah.
The way he acts with Michael and stuff, and then him. Even though I'm not a fan, I still watch him, but I'm not a fan of seasons 8 and 9. Him buying back the company was awesome.
Was awesome.
So he's just the most consistent, and I would say underappreciated character in the
in the whole thing. I agree.
Huh. Okay, consistent. That's an interesting word to use.
Yeah, you see you see guys like Ryan and Andy change so much throughout the show.
But he stayed the same.
Yeah, but he stayed the same.
That does make sense.
Despite being unemployed.
He was a very likable character, I feel like. And and he had patience with, what's his name?
With Michael?
With Michael, yes.
The main character?
Yes, I forgot. He had a lot of patience, so I think we appreciated that from his character.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Evan, you say you love The Office, right? And your favorite character is... who again?
I don't know. We said Hank or David Wallace.
David Wallace. Well, we got a graduation gift that we wanted to give you. So welcome your good friend, Andy Buckley, right here.
Oh, my gosh.
He's trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out here. Andy Buckley, a.k.a. David Wallace. How you doing, my friend?
I should not have sent Holly away. We'll start with that. Get that off the table. That was a major mistake. Wallace's biggest mistake.
Andy, meet graduating senior Evan Espinoza right here.
Evan I'm about to offer Evan a job. He's I've been reading up on you, Espinoza. You're a pretty sharp young kid. And we need sharp young minds at Dunder Mifflin Corporate. We got to compete with the big boys. So consider yourself hired when you're done with school, buddy.
Well, he wanted to skip the regional stuff and go straight to corporate, right? Isn't that right, Evan?
Oh yeah.
That's what I did. And look how well I did with the company.
Yeah.
That's the key. You got to run a company into the ground, sell it, and then a vacuum for kids, and then sell that patent to the government, and then buy the company back. That's how Jeff Bezos did it. That's how I think Mark Zuckerberg did it. I think that's how Bill Gates did it. The four of us are pretty, you got
to have that
four horsemen.
Though. The catchy song is really what sells it, I think.
This is true. And that is actually Evan's favorite song, and his graduation's class's song is this one.
It's a mess. What a mess. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Suck it and you suck it. Suck it. Take out your suck it and you suck it. Suck it.
Life,
everybody.
Suck it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's my one wonder.
Amazing.
You got any questions for our good friend Andy here?
Yeah, why weren't you in Threat Level Midnight, with the poster back there?
Oh.
Well, I'm glad you noticed that post. I also got my Dunder Mifflin coffee mug there.
Oh, yeah.
That was mistake number 2 by Wallace. I think I mentioned that at some point, I should have been in that movie. I thought it wasn't good for the corporate image Plus, we were on shaky financial ground at the time at the company. I didn't think that would look good to the shareholders, which I think you remember. We have shareholders.
Oh yeah.
We got a 30-point plan. We're going to come back with it.
Yeah. Carbon neutral.
That's the best.
Well, congratulations, Evan, on graduating. I'm sure this is exactly what you planned. This was at the beginning of your senior year. You're like, hey, man, I hope we can just be on computers and we get to throw hats in the air maybe then, or I don't even know how it works. Or
when was the last time you were at a graduation, Andy?
Technically, I don't know if I graduated from much of anything. No, where was I? My son's kindergarten graduation. It was really a big deal.
There you go.
They make big deals out of these things now.
Yeah. Marci's son has to forego his kindergarten graduation this year. Is he pretty upset, Marci?
He could care less. Doesn't know what it is.
Pizza and cupcakes somewhere.
Right.
Hey, whether it's at home or at school or, Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you have any words of advice for the class of 2020, Andy?
Well, I don't have the Michael Scott candy bars to say, you want to start a business. So you're going to whatchamacallit. And if you will have a payday. I don't know. I mean, this is about the craziest time in the world ever. So, I don't know, watch more episodes of The Office, laugh a lot, here we go. Find what you love to do. And if it's not, if it's not me saying I want to be like a pro football or basketball, but if it's not like insanely out of reason, then, do whatever you love to do the most. And then that ultimately you'll be happy and successful.
Well, Evan wants to get into the film industry, right, Evan?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. That was my plan. I said, I want to act. So I want to have a job that will take like 20 years to get hired.
Mission accomplished.
Hey, if that's what you love to do, head out to Los Angeles they make movies and TV shows that you can be anywhere. I mean, you could literally be anywhere and make it with an iPhone and edit it in the computer and all that stuff for that fellow Mark Duplass, who is in all kinds of shows, but is a big independent movie maker also. He just is constantly telling young filmmakers. And I act. That's it. That's all I got. It's my only move. And I'm not particularly, I'm very limited in that too. So, but he's, he makes movies. And if you want to be a filmmaker, just constantly try and write stories and make movies. And you don't have to be in Hollywood to practice it but I mean, you can be, anywhere there, whether it's Atlanta or Chicago or New York there's film industry everywhere. So, but just work super hard. Everybody I've ever worked with who's very successful is the hardest worker in the room type of thing. Like they say, Tom Brady and Brock and Marci. I mean, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Bam.
Hey,
but whether it's a singer, whether it's a singer or songwriter or a writer or an actor or a director. I mean, they all just they are exceptionally hard workers. Frankly, I've been slacking the last 35 years, but
now
prior to that, I worked hard.
Hey, you'll appreciate this. We asked him his favorite Office character, and Evan, what did you say?
It was David Wallace.
Evan, I think you're in the minority, but I appreciate it.
But why did you say David Wallace, Evan?
Hey, you're underappreciated.
You are hired, sir. Not just at Dunder Mifflin.
And what else did you say about him, though?
Anytime I'm the boss anywhere, which I don't know when that will be.
Yeah, definitely the most consistent character in the series.
Well, you know what? All kidding aside, I'm a pretty exceptional actor. I can do stuff with glasses. I can do it without glasses.
Whoa!
Yeah, see, completely different guy.
Oh my gosh, it's like Superman.
A lot of people can do that. I am the Robert De Niro, Robert Duvall, and James Dean of my generation, I think.
If they had an Oscar for glasses or no glasses acting,
that's it. They will. They'll get around to it.
Well, you are the best, Andy. Evan, congratulations. Thank you once again for joining us today.
You got it. Congratulations.
We love you guys.
What is that number 15? Is that Elway? I can't see what that jersey
Tebow.
is.
Tim Tebow.
Tebow. The Tebow. What was the Tebow thing? God. He was the greatest. What an exciting.
For one season,
like
he was good.
One season with that was so exciting. It was incredible, though.
It was a lot of fun.
And he seems like just a world-class great guy. I don't know him or haven't met him or anything, but he just seems like such a good guy. And my goodness, how great would it be if he made it to like the major leagues on the Mets?
I saw him in spring training. I've got his Mets jersey too. Yeah.
Wow, look at you.
I mean, so you're a super fan. There you go.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Tebow and Wallace, pretty good. I'm in good company.
Do you have any Wallace glasses or a Wallace suit or anything on your wall back there? No.
No, I'll have to put it up there.
Oh, Evan, yeah. Wait a second. I was told that you had a Wallace cardboard cutout. This is.
He's the only one.
Very
he actually made it himself.
very, very disappointing.
Hey, that's a question. When are we going to get a David Wallace Funko Pop?
I'm working on the prototype. Arnie from Research is working on it. He's the guy that came up with Suck It. So I got him. Man. I got him working on it. Awesome. Hey, if you guys want to come in, work together again, Suck It 2.0, Funko Pop, Wallace. I don't know. I think I'm like 15th on the list of 14.
Well, you need
unfortunately.
You need one. You definitely need one. Well, thank you both, and we appreciate both of you.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, bro. Nice to meet you, Marci. Evan, congratulations. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you and Tebow in Hollywood. Come up with like a buddy comp picture, me and Tebow. Right there, you go. I just gave you your first $1 billion idea.